Good morning, Brad.
Good morning.
So it's really feeling like fall today.
It's probably the smoke in the air.
Well, it's cold too. It's crisp. But yeah, it's probably the smoke in the air from the fires that are burning nearby. Hey, what is our plan today? So we're going to try to get on the other side of Whitehorse. Do you think we'll make it all the way to Watson Lake?
Well, probably not, because I think you want to do laundry and we got to wash the van.
Yeah, that's true.
So probably not quite that far. But
And I'd like to try to get a hike in too if we could. We haven't done that for a couple days.
then we're not going to get as far as Watson Lake.
Okay. All right. Well, let's have some fun while we're making our way home, okay?
Okay.
All right. See what we're up to on today's Squatch Dog Adventures.
All right.
Do you have coffee for me?
Hot.
All right. It does look hot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Live hard, smile big, and camp often. Okay. Will do. Time to hit the beautiful Yukon highways. We are coming into Carmax. The sign says that Carmax is the hub of the Yukon. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Okay. I guess if the sign says it, it must be true. Boy, it's really windy out today, isn't it?
It is.
Are you having a hard time driving this thing?
Yeah, we were going straight into it.
Yeah. I'd love to see what kind of gas mileage we're getting today.
16.7 kilometers an hour.
Oh, okay.
Kilometers. Where's that kilometer?
Kilometer, kilometer, tomato, tomato. I don't know. But we're a little bit closer to Whitehorse and Watson Lake, which is our destination.
This is like the hub.
This is the hub of the Yukon, Brad. The hub of the Yukon. This is a pretty area through here from Stewart Crossing all the way down towards Whitehorse.
Yeah, rolling hills, but you're going along the Yukon. So.
Yeah.
And now we're in Carmax.
The hub of the Yukon. This was the Montauk Roadhouse. Now, roadhouses were set up every 30 to 40 kilometers along these trails back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. This one mainly was built to house the mail carriers who were traveling along the White Pass Yukon route, and also weary travelers who were making their way up to the gold fields as well. Well, thank goodness for the milepost. It really keeps us in the loop on a lot of stuff, because we don't know what's going on around here. We just drove by Twin Lakes, and I never would have known that place was called Twin Lakes had it not been for the milepost. My advice to people who are traveling to Alaska and up through Canada, my suggestion would be to get the milepost. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it's been very useful.
Very useful.
Gives you a heads up before you get there.
Yeah, it's getting torn up. Our book's getting kind of torn up because we've been using it a ton, but definitely get the milepost. And you can watch our entire series on our YouTube channel on our Alaska adventure. This is the Little Fox Lake. You know, Brad, there's a lot of lakes on this stretch of road. We just went by Little Fox Lake, And then we're going to be coming on to Fox Lake and then Fox Creek.
Okay. I see it. It's a big one.
So one would think that we would see a bunch of fox on this area.
Your eyes open. Drive safely.
Okay. Most people who've been on a long car ride decide to get out and stretch their legs by going for a walk, but not my husband. When he's at Teslin Lake, he gets his fishing pole out. This is an area that Brad and I tried getting when we were going up to Alaska, but it was already taken. So now that we're coming back from Alaska, we're taking this one. It's got beaver in it. This is where we decided to boondock for the night. This is Helen Lake, in front of a beaver dam, just outside of Watson Lake by an hour or two. We were gonna stay here the first time when we were coming up the Alcan, but somebody was already here, so we ended up going to Morley Lake and camping there, and that was a really great spot as well. But this is going to be fun because I understand that there's actually beaver that hang out here and swim around. So Brad's already seen one. Hopefully I'll see one too. A boy and his dog taking off to the fishing hole. Brad's fishing the beaver dam. There's a beaver right there. Swimming around. Here he comes. Here comes the beaver. Splash. And now he's making his way down here. He's coming over to say hi. So it's 10:40 and I think the sun is actually starting to set. We have not seen a sunset in days, weeks. So you can tell we're getting further south, and you can tell that the days are getting shorter too. So as the days grow shorter, we know that it's time to make our way home. We still have quite a bit of trip left in us, but we know that it is winding down. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. Meanwhile, happy trails!